Police officers work in high-stress environments every day, and it can take a toll on their mental health. I'm John Bachman.
I'm Tanika Hughes. Early last year, JSO had an officer who committed suicide. And for the first time, we're hearing from a family member of that officer. Action News Jack's Annette Gutierrez is live at JSO. And Annette, his widow wants to spread awareness about mental health.
It's a traumatic work environment. Every day an officer comes to work, they never know what they will face. It could be from a deadly crash to a deadly shooting. It runs the gamut. And I spoke with the wife of the officer who committed suicide, and she said it came as a complete shock. They were supposed to retire together in about 3 years.
I just didn't believe it because it just was not his nature.
Wearing a police badge carries a heavy weight, and sometimes it becomes too much to bear. Last July, 60-year-old Robert Swanson took his own life. He was an officer with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for 26 years and in the Army for 17 years before that.
He would come home at night and say, tell some crazy story. And I don't see how he went back to work each day.
Hollywood does not do law enforcement justice. You have to come out and ride and actually see the horrors of society and what people will do to others.
JSO's District 3 Assistant Chief Randy Glossman specializes in trauma assessment, and she says investing in mental health is part of the agency's core values of community focus.
Why is it important to address mental health for law enforcement officers?
In this career, we see things that can't be unseen. So it would be irresponsible to overlook the importance of ensuring that officers are equipped to handle the stressors of the job, especially incidents that trigger personal traumas of their own.
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement's data reveals in 2022, 48 officers in the state committed suicide, and last year there were 44. JSO is breaking down the stigma of asking for help by providing different resources. One of them is the POWER program, Police Officer of Wellness, Empathy, and Resilience. The Chartman Family Foundation provided a $500,000 grant to support it. Other resources include a stress management team and a peer support team anytime for officers.
We have a mentorship program, we have an early warning signs program, and the sheriff and the executive staff also empower their mid-level leadership and our members to compassionately confront each other or notify any of their other leaders when concerning behaviors are evident.
They offer resources for all employees, from dispatchers to supervisors.
The staff from the top down is behind all of these programs that we have, and as much as we can, we are pushing that it is okay to ask for help and we'll back you.
Now, JSO has already trained 25 employees in the first cohort, and they said they're planning on training 2 more cohorts this year. And Glossman says she's already noticed a difference in that first group, saying that she's noticed lower stress levels and lower blood pressure levels. And she says her goal is to have the entire agency trained in the POWER program. Now, if you know anyone in crisis, you're asked to call the 24/7 suicide hotline number 988. For local coverage you can count on, reporting live at JSO headquarters, Annette Gutierrez, Action News Jack.